new course and get started with the Wavio tracker. So here on my Wavio Pulse platform, I already have a few courses ready. But if you're just joining, what you'll see is something like this, a pretty empty screen, a plus button, a question mark, and potentially your face or a letter here. And so you go to the plus button, and if you're a teacher joining a PD of your colleague, you would say join a class. But if you're a teacher planning to use this in your classroom, you would say create a course. And then I'm going to call this test course. And I'm going to say add. And now I'm going to go here, and here's my new test course. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go to the course itself where it says course. So here is where I add new content. You see I have this little arrow says add content. So you go to the plus and you click add unit, add lesson, or add activity. And you see there are those little shortcuts. That's option U for add a unit, option L for add lesson, or option A for add activity. So let's start by doing option L, or just click on the add a unit, and I'm just going to call it unit 1. And I just want to do one unit right now. If I wanted to do another unit, I can do again option 2 and call this unit 2. Okay, but let's work on unit 1 first. Okay, so I'm here, and now I want to add a lesson. So I'm going to click option L, or the other option for me is to go to this plus and say add a lesson. And now I'm going to give this lesson a name. I'm going to call it lesson 1. And then I'm going to do again option L, lesson 2. And then option L, lesson 3. Okay. And then for each lesson, I'm going to add my activity. And a lesson could be what you're teaching for a whole week. It's whatever gets you to complete that objective and reach that goal of the mastery checks that you're ready to apply for the kids. Right? So that's how we look at this in terms of lessons. And now within a lesson, you'll have activities. So let me create a new activity. So I'm going to click option A here, and I'm going to say the first activity is going to be video. Okay, great. And then I can change here this little icon to select an activity that looks like a video. This here is a must, should, or aspire, right? And the activity is tracked. So if this is something I'm actually going to grade, I'm going to leave this button in the blue. If I'm not going to grade it, I'm going to unclick this and it's going to become white, and only the kids will see it, but it's not going to be on my tracker. I'm not going to see it because I don't want to clutter my tracker with things that I'm not checking. Okay, here if I click on this, I can enter a description. So I can say here to my students, watch the video and complete the notes in the link. And here in the link, I can add links that the kids can access. And so the first link can be a video, and I can just put an example, youtube.com. And I can add another link, and that would be my notes. And I just, let's say docsomething.com, for example, okay? And now I have my links here and my labels and the description. Okay, I can move on to add the next activity. So I can either click option A on my keyboard, or I can just go here and say add activity. And that this activity will be practice activity. I'm going to leave it with this icon. I'm going to make it a must, and I don't have any links, so I can continue, and I'm going to add another activity here, and this one will be, for example, my skill check, right? And I can change here to this icon, and again, if you want to add description, you can add it here, and the links. And this is how you set up your course content. Once this is done, you move on to adding your students, but on that in a different video. Have a great day. Thanks.